Back to the Napa Valley Tournament Expert Division opening round, hole number 6. Here we're going to be setting up for a sniper rough bump. We're using a P3 side spin 3 plus wind 5 ball here. It can be played with a wind 4 ball. However, you will need to make some more tweaks and adjustments for the increased wind speed. The reason I am using the wind 5 ball is because this wind is a pain in the butt, and this this gives us the best opportunity at a drop. We're going to be starting with a quarterback and our P3 ball. We're going to have half the blue ring in the rough on the left at P3 max rest with our QB 9 plus. 5 top spin, 3 left spin, and then we're going to switch to our APOC sniper bag. You can play this with APOC 4 plus. The adjustment is P3 minus 15% max. And we're using a half a ball of left curl. As far as this curl shot goes, the reference, this is important that there's a couple of things that you want to pay attention to on the drive. First of all, you want your pull angle to be straight with favoring an 1159 flicker. Now, you don't want to have to have a whole lot of 1159 here, but we want to ensure that we're not pulling any 1201. When I'm adding my curl, I am looking for the right side of the ball to be touching my center line and the bottom of the ball to be touching the bottom broken part of the shot circle here. And if you notice, there is a slight sliver of that shot circle there in the corner. So this is what we're looking for, and this makes sure that we're not adding any incidental overpower or underpower to the shot. We're operating close to min sniper, so we don't want to accidentally add any overpower to the shot and roll long or get something crazy happening. Most of these drives have rolled out between 308 and 311. This one here ends up to be 310 yards. I'll let it play out so you can see it. Five top, 3 left, half a ball left curl, no OP. Favor a slight 1159 flicker, P3 minus 15% max. The approach shot also plays P3 minus 15% at slider. We're going to do a bottom of the white ring touching the pin check to get our slider values for the approach, right? So we're going to go above the hole. The bottom of the white ring is going to be touching the hole, the center of the cup, and that's going to give us a plus yard, and that plus yard is going to in turn give us a slider value. The bottom of the white ring pin check slider values are as follows. Plus 12 is 35, 11 is 32, 10 is 29, 9 is 27, plus 8 is 24, plus 7 is 21, 6 is 18, 5 is 16, 4 is 13, 3 is 11, 2 is 8%, plus 1 is 5%, and the plus 0 is 3% slider. Now, for our starting position, we're setting up in the same position every time and then adding spin as needed. And what you're going to want to do is turn your camera angle so that you have a similar viewpoint as this, right? So we're kind of looking back to the side because we want the green ring to be touching the fairway rough line here. And then we want the white ring to be touching the green fringe line here. 2 points of contact here. That gives us our starting position. White ring touching green fringe, green ring touching rough fairway. So once you get that position set, then we're going to add spin so that the ball guide is going through the right center of the cup and the tip of the ball guide is touching the line that is one line above the hole. This is what it should look like. We're touching this line that is just above the hole, and we're going through the right center of the cup. You can also see that the right side of the ball guide is touching the right edge of the cup here. That is the proper look that we want to see for our ball guide here. In this situation, it ended up being just a little less than one top spin and about 1.5 right spin. Not always. The spin is not important. The ball guide is what's important on this one. The only other thing that we really have to worry about and focus on is our pull angle for this shot. The pull angle for this shot is basically a true 1159. And what that means and what I'm trying to have happen here is when so the arrow flicks to the right and then to the left, right? So it goes back and forth. Well, on its rightmost flicker, it should stop on the center line and then start going back left. It should not cross your center line. So that tip of the arrow should stop on your center line and then start going back left. It should not cross the center line to the right. All of the movement on the arrow should be here to the left side of your center line. If you don't have a center line, you can see here that the center line is basically right between the I and the N in the word wind. And so if you don't have a center line, what you can use as a reference is the bottom left corner of the letter N. When your arrow flicks to the right, it should stop in line with that and then start going back to the left. Hopefully that makes sense. But that pull is needed to drop this shot with any consistency. All right? So practice this a couple of times. Make sure you're getting that pull correct. And hopefully you'll be walking away from hole number 6 with the eagle. It is a difficult wind angle for this one. This has been the most consistent shot that I found so far. We've tried everything. The rough bump on the other side, the bounce up, like all kinds of different shots here. And this one has given me the best results. P3 minus 15% for both shots, the drive and the approach. The drive needs a slight 59 flicker, but the approach needs a true 1159 pull, right? Good luck, everyone. Hope you get the drop, and we'll catch you on the next hole.